Welcome back to Citizen One, exploring our urban future. I'm your host, Douglas Stewart McDaniel. Friends, I want to tell you what we just pulled off because most of you have watched me build toward it for a while, and I think it finally matters. Premium Pulp Fiction, my indie traditional publishing startup within the Citizen One world ecosystem, just brought our first Ukrainian novel into English, Scions of the Last Hope by M. Van Shamrai, launching August 1st. You can pre-order the book today at scionsoftheLastHope.com.
The year is 2136. From orbit, Earth no longer resembles the cradle of humanity. It looks like a wounded stone wrapped in poisonous fog. The oceans were the first to betray us. The water meant to save us now feeds the flames. Officially, much of Arabia is uninhabitable. Unofficially, the region is crowded with unwanted refugees. 6 interstellar arcs capable of carrying millions in anabiotic sleep away from the burning planet. A 3-century crossing. Hope became administrative.
Something on Glizar isn't natural.
Gagzorb, astrophysicist.
They don't give a damn about these people. The Preceptorium thinks they are uncivilized, not fit for our gene pool on another planet.
Savages?
Zara Espen, cryobiologist.
They decided to leave them on Earth to die?
Dale Gwenson, pilot of the Typhoon.
Losing the person you love most makes all our progress a poor trade. Masagala was gifted and dangerous,
Abigor Warnstein, supreme preceptor.
revealing what he knew would be catastrophic. Some things cannot be shared.
Very few know that Gilord Mesagala is dead. The Preceptorium locked up his DNA and his memories for a reason.
You think the League of Corporations could unlock something only Masagala understood?
Warnstein knows the Gilord's DNA threatens the peace established on the 4 continents.
They're not fighting for government. They're fighting what the government tried to erase.
Promise me you will reach the truth. Find Jacob Wingham. With him. Only with him.
The last word Mesagala ever spoke. He said it to your brother, Crubalerium, the cradle of humanity sinking into shadow as its children fled into the long night. Scions of the Last Hope. A new book by Ukrainian novelist M. Van Shamrai. Available now in English and in Spanish. Ask your local bookseller or visit scionsoftheLastHope.com.
Max wrote it in the Eastern European literary SF tradition. Think Glukhovsky as the near comparison, the Strugatskys and Lem as the ceiling. This is not Anglo-American genre fiction wearing a translation. It's the real thing, and Kirkus saw it. Their indie review called it a vividly imagined, multidimensional, intergalactic romp of a space novel, and then delivered the line I can't stop grinning about. Van Shamrai's characters are a lot more grounded than the menagerie of spacefaring malcontents George Lucas populated the Mos Eisley Cantina with. More grounded than George Lucas. For an indie debut in translation, that's the review you hope for and rarely get. But the review isn't really the point I want to make to this group. You know how challenging the book world can be. What I want you to see is the next-gen machine I am building within it. Start with the book itself, because this is where most presses cut corners and where I refuse to compromise. Every PPF author gets the full editorial chain, fully funded, developmental edits, line edits, copy editing, and proofreading, then layout and interior design and original cover design. And here's what I think is genuinely unique. I'm in it with them while they're still drafting. Writing, coaching, and AI-assisted research through the draft and the rewrite. Not just cleanup after the manuscript lands on my desk. I'm a creative partner from the blank page forward. Then the apparatus around the finished book, all of it at no cost to the author, trailers cut in-house. a full field guide wiki companion website with 150 plus illustrated glossary entries, character pages, the works. A training program for launch and ongoing Instagram and TikTok carousel campaigns, nearly 100 custom slides on a locked visual spec, a blurb operation reaching leading authors in the field, trade review submissions, award pathways, a PR and marketing ecosystem a debut novelist could never assemble alone and most small presses simply don't support. I built this the hard way on my own books first. Ghost Emperor was the canary in the coal mine, the first live test of the systems. The Southern Civic Noir trilogy, Bloodwater, Defiance, and the Dark Water Gospel, stress-tested the rest. I chose to make the mistakes on my own titles. My AI-powered publishing, PR, marketing, and back-end royalty reporting systems are finally in place, proven, and running. That's the model. IP first, adaptations second, full funding, never charging an author for production or distribution, and staying in it for the long haul with a la carte marketing systems rather than one launch week window. A real alternative to both the Big Five and the pay-to-play hybrids. Here's my ask. I have new authors I have yet to announce in North America, Europe, Asia, and Australia, but I'm always looking for the next one. If you know an emerging writer looking for a publishing partner who will actually build the whole apparatus around their work and be in the room from the first draft, send them my way. Always glad to talk it through with any of you directly. This has been a special edition of Citizen One, exploring our urban future. I'm Douglas Stewart McDaniel. We'll see you soon.